Hey guys, and sorry about the light version. I know you probably cannot see properly or anything version. Well, anyway, I just want to let you guys know that yes, I finally moved into my own, of course, apartment. Well, it's still in the flex version, and of course, you still got the fan blowing and sideways, but don't worry about it. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know that yes, I finally moved into my own place. I might give you a proper tour somehow, time being, really, if I'm not too lazy or too busy with other things, really, because really my job it's going all right, really, but yeah, it just goes to show you when you working with certain basic employees, they don't usually try to, of course, have much decency to come in to show to work. I mean, they do, really, but they just yeah, it just goes to show you when you're working with this kind of business, people just don't show up that much often. But I really want to give you guys proper of what's been happening or what's going to be going on. Well, of course, originally I just moved, and another thing I'm just going to wait until hopefully until the about the year, hopefully until because I got until about a year originally when I feel satisfied with the place and everything else, because well, I will get my couch coming in Richard pretty soon, because I haven't really getting much furniture, but I have basically loaned and basically basically trade out Richard some of my of course some furniture, of course, with basically with the DVD with my of course DVD and Blu-ray player still basically fluxing everything else, but really just been so busy with work, and of course been kind of laid off from basically doing videos. So you probably will expect to see videos very shortly, maybe, because I'm having a little connection with my internet for some strange reason. I mean, it's perfectly fine, it's perfectly connected and everything else, but it just really has a problem with basically this uploading basically a web browsing or basically anything that fluctuating. So I'm still trying to basically have the flux of working with everything else, and of course basically for me working over 50 hours of a week for working at part-time, it's pretty well hectic nowadays, but everything's going very smoothly. I'm just gonna first basically focus on paying the bills, paying, of course, my first ever experience paying the rent, of course, on my own. But I do have help in many ways, and I just basically have, representatives with my family and relatives, and of course, basically, people who currently help me to pay my rent on time, because of course by tomorrow I have to basically pay it on the 3rd of every single month. So yeah, everybody who have experience of paying the rent on time, or basically paying the right currency of the date, and just yeah, it's pretty well hectic, but I'm hanging in there. I'm just basically just trying to get used to feeling the base of my new place, and I'm starting to really enjoy it, because well, of course I want to be responsible and be able to have the capability of being a responsible young man. Now you probably think, why would I want to basically live on my own and just basically go from there? Well, there's a lot of reasons. I just kind of want to have experience of basically take things on my own responsibility. I want to, of course, to try to learn how to basically have the capability of just living on my own. I mean, yeah, I do have, people coming over and check up on me and everything else. Of course, my family, some of my friends, I guess, which you call it, well, maybe not many friends, but, just basically keep on checking on me and make sure I, feed right. I make sure I got enough food, make sure that the bills are being paid properly. And yes, I do pay my own bills, that matter, and I do that richly a lot when I was working at course at Albertsons back in periods of 2010, and I was been doing that from past basically in 2012. So working at Walmart, on the other hand, it's pretty obvious. Well, it's not bad, but it just you have employees who don't want to basically come to work in the morning. Now, like I say, I don't mind working in the morning, and I think it's probably fine because, like I say, you just basically show up, originally. It's very less quiet, originally, when it gets kind of crowded, originally. But for a lot of reasons, I think it's pretty much fine, for me. But most people just don't want to basically have that kind of experience to basically work in that kind of such a field down to it. But for me, I enjoy working in the morning, and I enjoy working in the evenings, and I'm happy with my hours because my hours is a little bit about only for part-time, but I'm actually hopefully looking forward to get another extra I can't even speak, an extra day to work so I can pay enough money to pay the rest of the bills, so I could basically have that kind of thing. And yes, I am just basically of course taking a few basic breakup videos, but I am, of course, doing a few basic updates to keep you guys up posting and everything else. I'm trying to do that as much as often, but I've been so lazy and being so laid back and just kind of relax in my own place and just of course watch movies and TV shows on my. But let's just basically I did basic purchase a few DVDs and a few Blu-rays back in I think during right at the end of winter and the middle base of spring. So you're probably maybe expecting to see maybe a couple of DVD, Blu-ray updates, but with, of course, my connection towards the internet on my computer, it's a little fluctuating. I mean, this apartment here does have built-in Wi-Fi and has free internet access, which is completely awesome, and I was very happy with that because I don't have to worry about paying the internet bill or something. But with the long continuous base of a connection and everything else, it's still kind of fluctuates and everything else. But you're probably thinking, why would I basically am capturing this? Well, I do have built-in Wi-Fi on my phone, by the way, which is fine. So I don't have to worry about having things in me. But since it's all on my phone and I basically can't do much video quality on my phone because I'm using this kind of typical camera I'm using, but what you get, what you pay for, and it goes to show you when you basically purchase something you pay, you just have to pay it. But to be fair, I am basically will try my best to keep you guys updated and keep you guys what's new on the rise in the midst of of course, the function of my own bachelor pad, if you guys call it. I don't know why you guys call that, which I think it's kind of lengthy, but whatever. It's my home, and I hope it will be my home until the next month, because like I say, I got to pay my rent for the first time, and I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, definitely will keep you guys updated, and don't worry guys, haven't left you guys out. I'm still just trying to, of course, basically dealing and being as an adult and trying to learn how to take responsibility of course bills and of course rent and basically everything else. For everything you basically expecting to hopefully for DVD Blu-ray updates, well, I am trying to hopefully do photography of DVD Blu-ray updates to show you guys what I purchased, what I did basically bought, and of course keep you guys up against up and teasing for you guys, which is what's new for, of course, the wonderful world. The wonderful world of Eric Burns' life, and showing how Eric lives and bases his own world and live his own his responsibilities in his own life. So yeah, just basically hopefully keep you guys updated and everything else. So I guess that's pretty much it. I just have things to do. Gotta go work by tomorrow, and hopefully expecting be a good day, Richard, because goes to show you that when you grow up, you have to basically take full responsibility of your reactions. And I guess, Richard, that's many people who do that, and many people don't. Alright, so I'll keep you guys later. We'll basically post this for you guys. I might maybe do editing, but I'm just going to post this video and let you guys, go for that for show. So, see you guys next time. Until then, this is Eric Burns. Thank you for watching, and sayonara.